We decided to hit the trail for some off-roading, and guess who joined the adventure? Dr. Bug's Beetle, built for rally. This little old car might look out of place on dirt, but it was prepared for anything. The Beetle bravely tackled the terrain and water crossing like a champ. But will this old lady make it all the way home under its own power? Let's find out. So it started with taking the new Ranger Raptor, that beastly 3-liter twin-turbo, out for a spin off-road in the Bet Shemesh area. Yuval Levy, the awesome photographer who took these amazing pics, gathered some friends together for a post-train adventure. It was a mixed bag of vehicles, from off-roaded like Land Cruiser, Pajero and Grand Vitara, to a surprise guest, an old X3 that held its own like a champ, even though dirt roads aren't exactly its natural atmosphere. But the real star of the show was Dr. Bug's Beetle. This thing made all the SUVs look silly. It proved you don't need a tough 4-wheel drive, skid plates or a transfer case to have some fun off-road. Of course, things don't always go smoothly. Right off the bat, we needed those tools we tossed in the back, a quick fix for the Pajero's caliper pin, and a spare wheel replacement on the BMW. After a couple of water crossing, which were awesome, the Beetle started losing power. She stopped on a climb for us to figure it out. The doc diagnosed it right away. A bad spark in one of the plugs. Turns out a tiny tear on the diaphragm was letting in extra fuel, messing with the whole mixture. Luckily, another group had the tools we needed. We removed the spark plug, and luckily, I had some sandpaper in my trunk. And with a quick scrub, the Beetle chugged its way up. Almost made it to the top, but fell short by about 100 meters. The heat made us stop for a lunch break. The Land Cruiser, that off-road animal, towed the bug up to clear the path for other people. We looked for new spark plugs at the nearest town, but didn't find anything at first. But eventually, we found the right one. Threw in some fresh ignition wires, and voila! After a 2-hour adventure, the Beetle was back in the lead, jumping around under its own power. The terrain got steeper and more curved, and guess what? The Beetle started acting up again. This time, the Raptor got to show off its towing muscles. We towed the bug to a wider spot where the doctor worked his magic again, and soon it was back on its feet.
יאללה, תטפס.
The rest of the journey went smoothly, and the Beetle finished like a champ. This whole experience was a wild mix of, whoa, that Beetle is awesome, and a reminder of how much simpler things used to be. A 50-year-old car had a tough day, and with some basic tool and cheap parts, we fixed it right there, off-road. No fancy equipment, no world-famous mechanics, or crazy cost needed. That, for me, is the beauty of vintage cars. A huge difference away from modern ones. Do you think the same as well? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching and see you next time.